Betwixt the ruby seas, deep in the eye of the storm, a bastion of beef and hope lies nestled in the sand. 4 men almost lost to the deep now find tranquility within its walls. And now they're inviting you in for a tale unlike anything you've ever heard before.
We're on a mountain.
Yeah, we on a mountain.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What the hell,
Can I
Lois?
just say how crazy it is? The fact that we're recording an episode on a mountain.
On a goddamn mountain.
Just, I don't know.
That's life.
I can't fully
That's what
grasp
all
it.
I can't believe no one else has ever done a
say.
podcast but outside.
It's crazy how far we are from any other people or
No, there's no one
cars
else
or it's like
Nobody else up here.
no phones, it's just some
We're so
just
far
some
from
white boys
society.
living talking about is Fortnite good?
No
Is
motor
Fortnite
cars, not a
overrated?
Guys,
single
guys,
luxury.
Give us a look
like
up here.
Robinson Crusoe.
All right, never mind.
Up there.
It's primitive as
up
can
here.
Is
be.
Fortnite overrated?
I think
Is Fortnite overrated?
that's the greatest question of our generation.
That's true.
Let's answer it on a mountain. Let's talk about that.
I think
I'm gonna try
Fortnite is... I've actually never played Fortnite.
Do you have
never played
Fortnite?
The main thing I know about it is Fortnite, bulls, I'm gay, I like
kidnap
boys.
kids. Autistic kids.
Battle
kids.
pass.
Yo, kudos. There's a bee on your shoe.
We can
Nah.
say that. I thought that was a little kid screaming. Jesus Christ.
Look at Crash. In our
Yeah,
podcast.
just fucking like children of the corn start coming out of the pores in the hill. The hills have pedophiles.
We finally have you. We watch you on our iPads.
Would you rather?
Government gave us.
Fucking.
Would you rather wake up
we
one
can
day
say
and
like
your
we can-
computer's full of children of the corn or children of the porn?
It's true. We can say a lot. We can say a lot more edgier stuff up here because there's not as much air, so our brains hurt.
Exactly. Yeah, we could blame it on that.
Yeah.
And also less laws. So
Blame it on the altitude.
Blame it
No,
on
that's a
the
fucked up song. Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Is that just about like raping but with alcohol?
Maybe, probably. You blame
That's
all your
chill.
problems on alcohol.
That's chill as fuck.
I saw a woman, she looked really cute, so I pinned her down and I had sex with her.
Can you
It was
guys-
all because I had some Don Julio tequila.
Blame it on the corona.
I drank the worm and then me and Ernie we went to George Lopez.
Me and the wormy.
to George Lopez. I forgot about that episode.
I saw a passed out girl and I said, it's Modelo time.
It's Modelo time, fucker.
It's mortadella time.
Yo, mortadelle. That's just what they call
Mortadelle.
fucking baloney if you're stupid and fucking fake Italian. It sucks.
Mortadell.
Yo, comment down below if you like baloney so we can block you from the channel.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
you if
all
you
the
like
fucking
bologna.
shit parts of meat.
Yeah.
When I used to go to the supermarket as a kid, they'd give it to you, like when you went to the deli section, they'd give, if you had a kid, they'd give you a piece of bologna.
Give you
Yeah.
a piece of bologna.
So like,
you-
you know, so you just see kids fucking nibbling on some bologna.
Here, kid,
Bahwani.
shut up.
I guess because
Eat
it's
this.
like cheap as fuck and they need to get rid of it, so they're like,
Right.
you can have this, child.
I loved bologna as a little kid, but like
Yeah, same.
something was just wrong with me.
Yeah, it's funny eating bologna as an adult and realizing just how garbage it is.
Yeah.
You're just, it's just
Yeah.
like a flattened, like, fucking store brand hot dog.
Yeah, my mom.
it is.
My
Yeah.
mom grew up really poor in Queens, and her like one of her favorite things, like what, like my
You told me that.
my like neon colored shapes on a black rug in an arcade.
Yeah.
To her is a fried bologna sandwich on Wonder Bread. It's the most, she tried to make it for me like 10 times, and it's the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever eaten. Shout out, Mom.
Shout out,
Fucking
Mom.
pate was what, like, pate is tasty. But as a kid, Mum just gave it to me on crackers, and I was like, "What is this delicious brown paste?"
What is that?
And then you get older, and you find out it's fucking pureed duck liver.
Well, yeah, because we call it like the only thing I know that's pate is like cat food pate.
Oh, right.
I don't think I've ever had like
it
human
may as well
food
be
pate.
fucking cat food. It looks like it. But
Yeah.
I know as a kid,
Maybe
you
it
don't even
is.
think about it. Your mum gives you something you like it because it's salty, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you grow older, and you find out that they like force feed ducks. They like literally stuff tubes down their gullets to force feed them to fatten their livers up.
Don't you
they
wish
can
someone would do
puree
that
it.
to you though?
Was that?
No.
Don't you wish someone would do that to you?
I did
you
that
were-
to my fucking
Yeah,
self,
yeah,
brother.
If you were in a factory, let's say humans. Okay,
What
let's
kind
say
of
humans
factory?
were in a factory like that, where we
Okay.
got plumped up with like
I think this is.
hormones and
I think this is a
MSG.
Peter talking point, Doplex.
Oh yeah, well hold on. What would you want liquefied and poured down
Cum.
your gullet in order to
Cum.
Come with Fanta.
Cum with Fanta?
I'm recycling it. I'm recycling it. I don't want to lose my unborn children.
We've converted the boys to Christian since we've been here.
Yeah.
To the ways.
No, let's answer that question though.
Oh,
Seriously.
well, if
Yeah,
it's going
seriously.
straight into my gullet, I wouldn't taste it, so it wouldn't really matter.
But you
right?
gotta think like what blended up would be the most fire.
Yeah.
If you, it's
You're like, I'm
it's
okay
the
with
only
this.
thing you have. You're literally strapped down and you have a tube in your throat, and you just get to enjoy whatever hits
No, but
your
if it's
tongue.
going, oh, so wait, it is going into your mouth.
Yeah, let's just say
Yeah.
if for us to be more humane for the humanes, it'd at least be touching your tongue.
Yeah. So what would you want poured down it?
I would just say milkshake. Not a lot of things taste good or feel good blended.
Yeah, but you would get a brain freeze. Like if it's like pumping down your
Well,
gullet.
no,
at,
it'd be
like,
a
a fast
boiled
true.
milkshake.
a boiled milkshake.
boiled milkshake. I'd say like blended up carne asada fries because they're already kind of sloppy, you know, and it's like a familiar taste.
I'd probably say like vanilla pudding or some shit.
Oh, vanilla pudding's good.
Oh, chocolate pudding. Yeah, that's mine.
Banana Foster.
Girl ass.
Foster.
Pussy juice.
I changed my answer. I want banana Foster. Yo, speaking of pate, we use the bathroom down there when we park.
Doplex fell in.
There's some
I felt like-
motherfucking cow pates in
Listen,
there.
my whole life I always thought porta potties were bad, but like that is just straight up a hole. It's a. you
That's a
open
long drop,
You
brother.
open a little lid and there's just a hole with a mountain of like feces and piss.
But it's like 10 feet deep.
Yeah,
Have you never
it's like
seen?
you
Have
can,
you
like,
ever seen
fall
one of
in-
those
It's
before?
scarily
Hey, have
deep.
you never seen
Yeah.
one of those before?
No, not like that.
No,
I've
Sure.
only ever seen one here.
My mum's,
'Cause
my mum's
last
partner's
time I
farm
came.
had one, and you just go there and like every now and then you'd pour concrete down it to cover up the smell.
Oh, is that how they do it?
Yeah.
I bet like if this was like 2012 when we filmed a TV show, you'd open it and there'd be like a fat zombie in it, like ruining all the water.
like eating
Like in
people's butts.
Walking Dead
Like
season
in
2
Walking Dead.
at Herschel House.
You know, speaking of that, my
House.
dad knew somebody
Dope could
who
fit in that hole.
was killed
he
by
was
a zombie.
like. He was somewhere where they had a toilet where it was just an empty bottom.
Yeah.
And he sat down and a raccoon had fallen in there and it started like tickling his nuts trying to get out.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Did he come?
I hate
Yeah,
that.
he instantly came. He's like, oh!
Oh, yes. That's why I put him down there.
He can't have sex with his wife anymore. He needs raccoon hands.
That's fucked up.
He gets her like little mittens, like to put on her fingers. Go,
Does that make you stop, honey?
No,
Courtney, add that to the
his
grocery
fingers are
list.
probably like grown over with shit. Layers of
Oh
hard
God, I
shit.
didn't even think about that.
Tickling your fucking balls. He's
Ugh.
painting your balls like a brown crayon.
Yeah, I will say, Andrew, the toilet in your house.
It's very much like that.
Yeah, like the water. I don't know if it's like, you know, you guys have better water here or what. But whenever I take a shit in your bathroom, there's like it's like 100% chance it's gonna like splash back with the force of God into my anus hole.
When you flush or when the water just hits? When
Yeah,
the
like,
poop hits?
you
Do
know,
you
my
flush
poop's
while you're
water.
still sitting on the toilet?
No.
No, he's just saying when
So
the poop
when the
flops.
shit hits the
When I-
water, it
yeah, when my
splashes
shit
out.
hits the water.
Oh,
Do you not
okay.
do every time since I was like fucking like 15, I put toilet paper down before I shit to
I have
stop
heard
that.
of that life hack.
Yeah, because it breaks the surface.
Yeah, so there's no splashback. But something about your guys' water, I don't know if you guys have smaller
Life hack.
toilets here or what.
Splash back.
Fucking.
My
Sucking my dick in the hatchback.
So Andrew, you should do something about that. I don't feel comfortable in your house.
You never
Because I
flush
get
as
used
well,
to it.
Doplex, which is
this
kind of
one
fucked
going
up.
Yeah,
we're
well, I
a,
like to
we're
leave
a
little
wet
gift
ball
freezers,
household,
you know.
Doplex. Wet balls all day.
Doplex is like if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, let it mellow.
There's people coming behind us. Should we get them on?
Oh, yeah, let's get him on.
Let's get them on.
Don't.
We could ask him a question. Like,
Oh, question
I left
from
my
the
phone in the fucking
Discord.
backpack.
let's say you were in a factory, hypothetically. We put a tube down your throat. What would you want blended and going down your gullet?
Would you want it to become?
Let's say you're naked and all four of your limbs are stretched out, and someone tickles your urethra.
What would you do if we all pinned you down right now and kissed you?
Let's say 4 big guys start harassing you on a hiking trail.
What if some dude's come up here to
big
propose to
guys.
his like girlfriend of 10 years and he has this exact spot put out?
But what if
Has to wait for us to stop making IRL fart reverb sounds.
Oh, I forgot to cue those up.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Damn it.
Gotta edit those in.
Damn him.
Yeah,
Damn,
Cordy,
Daniel.
edit in a fart right here.
Yeah. Anytime you do a fart reverb, cut to a shot of like the mountain so it seems like it's echoing through the hills.
Coming down the mountain.
And like a
Are they still
massive reverb, like it's yodeling through the hills.
Oh, they're gone. They saw us they saw 4 big guys and they didn't want to risk it.
They probably only saw 2 big guys.
That's the thing, we're the little goblins that jump out and ambush them and face them.
Exactly. You know what, Courtney, get over here.
Courtney, get over
I know
here.
you're not mic'd up, but we got to get you on camera on this momentous.
Show your poopy butt to the camera.
What do you want
Courtney,
to say?
censor your ass.
What do you want to say?
We'll subtitle it.
Hold on.
Talk into the mic.
I don't know what I want to say. Hi.
It's Courtney.
I'm here doing all the fun production stuff.
Hell yeah, she is. Let's give a round of applause for Courtney.
Round of applause for Courtney.
Yay.
Let's give a round of applause for Courtney. Shout out Courtney. You
All right.
welcomed us into your home. You set us up on all this filming shit.
You cook chicken.
You cooked really good chicken.
That was really nice.
That was really nice.
James's garlic bread was great too.
Yeah, James garlic bread.
That was a
great.
good meal
Spaghetti was
overall.
great. Honestly, just a great meal around. And
If you come to Andrew's house, yo, let's hit some of our jokes that we've been saying all week.
oh yeah,
Courtney,
What?
get behind the camera.
Okay.
thank you for everything.
That's what-
Courtney.
that is
the
one of our-
man's time to talk.
Abusing Courtney is one of our jokes that we've been hitting all week.
And she really likes
The
it.
main one has been Family Guy. I think that was a surprise breakout.
Yeah.
Courtney guy.
I do want to update.
Vandalized our home.
Yeah, it was awesome. I wish we filmed more
I was
of
about
that.
to bring that up. So, kudos, being the little prankster that he
A
is.
little goofster.
We went to the grocery store. He bought some fucking spray soap.
It's like silly string, but soap instead. On the package, it says "good, clean, fun." So I
Yeah.
thought, wow, this seems perfect. It's $10 American, and it was the best purchase I've ever made.
Yeah, we wrote. Here's a video of it.
You're such a retard. I meant to write.
Kudos, you got any rocks?
No, I actually spent fucking ages trying to find some.
Fuck, there's no rocks.
Yeah, there's like
no rock.
We're,
There's
we're
no
above
rocks
the
in Alaska.
we're above the rock line.
the rock line.
There's only boulders up
Oh,
here.
there's rocks over here.
Oh fuck.
There's rocks.
Can you reach it?
Yeah, I can reach it.
I'm gonna hit Courtney.
Here we go.
All right, Courtney, run.
Courtney, we're gonna give you a head start.
Courtney, run.
Courtney, we're gonna give you a head start.
Courtney, film.
Start running.
Courtney, film this like a skeet shooting or something. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, buddy.
I'm really
This one
terrified
goes
it's
out
gonna
to,
like hit my head.
Joe Biden.
God bless America.
Oh.
Here we go, all the way in the snow.
That was beautiful. Nice
Thank
job,
you.
buddy. Nice
All right, so
job.
anyway,
Peace and love.
we bought soap.
Did we bring soap?
No, we bought the soap. We were telling the soap.
we were gonna get
yeah.
more
Oh,
yesterday,
right.
but they kudos sleepy.
Oh yeah, kudos. Was
Well, no, I asked to get some early in the day, and for some reason, Courtney refused to take us to buy more soap spray.
Is it because there's dried yellow lettering that says cum all over your house?
I do like that it dried like that.
Yeah, it dried like cum.
Yeah, it dried like like discolored and everything.
It's kind of lit.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
was
epic. And you
spray-
don't have a hose.
I was
so.
spraying it in the car because it was funny, and
better.
for some reason it exploded and went literally everywhere. It was
He sprayed it.
the
He sprayed it
funniest
from
shit.
too close a distance, and it like fucking cream pied all over the car.
Yeah. Pretty epic.
I'm sorry, guys.
Here's a clip.
Here's a clip.
Who says that?
Blur the clip.
Uh,
Blur the
John's
clip.
Movies. He says that.
Oh yeah, he does say
He
that.
says
Here's a
that.
clip.
Here's a clip.
Yo, Jack, if you're listening to this right now, I wish
Them
you were
thighs
here.
out, brother.
Yeah, I wish it was so I can kiss you.
Getting some sun.
I will say,
Spicy.
the thing about the U.S. Marines is, I think, and this is just my message to the West. I
This.
think that every U.S. Marine
This.
should get an obligatory blowjob
This.
from a civilian.
From us.
We have 4 civilians here, except for Kudos, because he's
This.
foreign. 3 civilians.
4
We should all
civilians.
suck off a
This.
U.S. Marine in honor of this goddamn country. Courtney, zoom in on that American flag over there.
This.
See that American flag? Look how fucking beautiful
I actually
it is.
don't.
I see it.
Get a shot of that American flag.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I don't know about you boys, but my mouth is watering for some Army cock right now.
Yeah, that's also been one of our jokes this entire week. Is
Some
just,
Marine
I don't remember where it
schlong.
started from. We kept saluting because there's
I
so
think
many fucking
Doplex said it.
There's so many Marines around here because of the, I guess there's just army bases and shit. Or is that just America in general?
That-
It's a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of America in general, but there
A
is
little bit America.
We just started
military
saluting
base in
now.
Anchorage.
A little- we've just been replacing song lyrics to the best of our ability,
Sucking
like
off a
freestyling
Marine.
about sucking off Marines and the
Suck
whole
off
army,
your
the whole
local
army nation.
Yeah, the whole
We're Army
battalion.
Nation.
The whole 7 Army Nation.
What up, my
of,
Army
Yo,
Nation.
speaking of Army Nation, behind the scenes officially broke up. If you like them, get fucked, you stupid idiot.
No, not BTS.
Behind the
No.
scenes.
A fucking bug.
Did they actually break up?
They did actually
BTS
break
legit
up.
broke up. If you scream, there will be an echo.
Well, like yesterday.
Yeah, it was like within the last couple
try this
days.
way.
They're all going to do their own solo stuff or some shit.
When we the other hike we did, you could get like a
did I
crazy
miss
back
that?
and forth going. It was really cool.
Oh, there's like a nice little ledge here to lean up on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is extreme. This is probably. Let's see, how many episodes have we done? Like 60 something. This is probably.
When this one comes out,
53.
it'll be. Actually, I think this is the 60th episode.
Oh, let's go. This is probably the most comfortable I've been recording a BeefBoys episode.
This is-
This feels so
I'm
natural.
gonna be honest.
Yeah,
this
this
is the
feels
least
natural.
comfortable. I'm having to sit in a very specific position so my camera doesn't pick up the windows.
Well, yeah,
it's
I'm-
breaking my spine.
I'm really uncomfortable because my feet are holding up 300 pounds of me. But
It's a good movie.
as far as like just being
23
able to
me.
jump into it, like
Right.
I'm in God's country right now.
Yeah,
that's kind
visually the most beautiful.
Yes. I agree.
Situally the least comfortable.
Yeah, this is actually God's country.
Yeah.
This is God's country. So should we answer some questions? 'Cause
I was
know we
gonna
have,
say,
like, a
does
bunch
anybody
to read.
have like
I need
service
my phone. Courtney, can you run me
I
my
have
phone?
service.
So, easy one off the top.
from the top? Make it drop.
Suck
That's
on some
wet
cider,
ass
Magus
pussy.
next. He asks, Doplex, and he added you.
Hello. That's me. Yeah, that's me.
How's Naked Man?
He's in a closet.
He's dead.
Somewhere.
What the hell?
But he's good.
We shot
Can he
him.
be in your next
buried
video?
him in the
Yes.
snow.
Can
Can
over
he be in your
here.
next video?
Yeah, he'll be in my next video.
Okay, he promised.
I met him while I was there. He's full of bugs.
Ew.
full of bugs and
He's full of
cum.
fucking cum.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I turned him over. He was covered in yellow
Alright.
stains and 600 beetles.
Yeah.
Doplex
I
succumbs
like
to his
this. I
desires.
like this question, and I think it's fitting. Beanie Squeezy asks,
God bless.
"May
God
we
bless.
please have the many kudos ultimate cringe story, the Doplex Ralph story? That's like 30 episodes ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Another Rael story and a pre-Florida story from James.
Let's go.
The
Let's
story,
go.
the world is richer with your stories, gentlemen, and we appreciate your tales. We love you, Beanie
Thanks.
Squeezy.
Love you, Beanie Squeezy.
And the
Beanie Squeezy.
tattoo that you mocked up for Andrew is fucking
It's so
awesome.
good.
Yeah,
One
it's
day-
fucking sick.
One day when we're in the tri-state, I think that's where you live, we do
We'll
plan on
fuck
going
you.
there together. We will come to you and pay you lots of money for
And
epic
kiss you.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Of
And
his
kiss
kiss.
you.
Kiss you.
All right.
Epic tattoos.
Do we want to? What do we want to start with? Are you committing to the cringe
You
story?
wanna tell your
I'll
cringe
tell.
story?
Yeah.
Let's
Yes,
go.
let's
Because
fucking
I don't want to, I don't want to hype it up too much. Even though I
Yeah.
have for
It's only been like
60
60 episodes.
Yeah, no big deal. I'm pretty sure that was
only
when
been
we
over
were
a year.
Fucking 4-panel
in
mode.
Florida.
Oh my butt.
So I would say I was about 16, 17. Had a femoid,
Found a
as
dollar.
Andrew would say on his weird forums he goes on.
Right. You had a femboy.
It's my most used word of 2021.
Found a dollar.
So we were kind of seeing each other, but we weren't like officially going out yet. But very, very teen romance kind of
Yeah.
like.
Right.
And
Was she a skater boy, or were you a skater
Did
boy?
you say see you later, boy?
Yeah.
no,
Okay. I'm just making sure.
no, that's good. That's good. It's
Yeah,
good. It's
yeah.
good to clarify.
Yeah.
And
Cold.
she was not allowed to come out to our parties. Very strict parents.
Okay.
Which was the case with a lot of the girls we hung out with. But
Right.
either way,
Because they were all 9. Can I get an amen, brother? Can I get an amen, brother?
Hey, up here it's all good.
Yeah. No laws. No laws.
Let's go.
no, she was 8. But there was one night we went out having some drinks, some completely legal drinks above the legal drinking age, and we were driving home.
Right.
And she can come to this party. So I was messaging her the whole time, like, wish you were here type beat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, can I swing by and say hello, come to your house? And she was like, okay. And so my friend was dropping me and a couple other friends off home. And I was like, can we swing by her house on the way home? And I was like, and she was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, all good. And I'd never been to her house at that point, but one of her friends was with us. And I was like, oh, which is her room? I'll like fucking sneak around the back.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
wait, how old were you? Like 16.
Okay.
I'll like, go find a room and, fucking little ding ding on the wall, on the window kind of type beat.
Ding ding. Time for blowjob.
And so I messaged her being like, I'm about to get here. And I was like, I'll find, I'll surprise her in a room. That'll be fun. That'll be sick. That'll be based. I'll be a little Romeo. So we go around the back and her friend's like, yeah, it's up that ladder there. It's a 2-story house. So I climb up the ladder. Ding, ding, ding. There's a parents' room.
I knew that's what it was gonna be.
I thought.
And her mum came over because I didn't know what to do at that point.
Yeah.
And she was like, hello. And I was like,
No fucking way.
I'll give her a name. I was like, was was Brittany in? And she was like, Mum was like, no, she's gone to sleep. And I said, okay, thank you. And I climbed down and ran away. And the funniest thing was, I ran around the front, and she was actually waiting at the front door for me.
Oh my god!
Imagine if her mom was like, "But you can come in."
No,
You can
but you
come
can
in.
come in. My pussy is blowing out.
If you want to come in.
Was her
my
dad
pussy.
there?
Yes.
Oh
Fucking
He
god.
made fun of me for it for like years.
You know, I feel like you
Oh
were
wait,
lucky.
so like you met them afterwards?
Yeah, no, we eventually got together fully. And,
Did they like know what you were doing? Like you were trying to enter their house against their
And
will?
enter their daughter.
Yeah.
That's pretty chill.
That's epic. I mean,
Yeah,
that
it's
could
cool.
have gone a lot worse. I think.
Yeah, my fucking
Yeah.
my dad would have like backed up and ran and dove out the window and fucking like took the ladder out.
Yeah.
Especially if Dovix was out there.
Yeah, I have been physically picked up and thrown.
It's
by
because he's
a
short. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, by who?
But well,
I thought you said by a woman.
no, by a woman's dad who was a
Oh,
police
okay.
officer. We weren't even like.
Of course he was.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like we weren't.
Thin blue line.
We were just legitimately we were just friends, and it was like after a party, and I was like, "Oh, can I stay here? I'm really far away from my house." She's like, "Sure, but my dad doesn't know, so you gotta be quiet." And I guess he heard the bass in my voice, because it was me and this chick and her friend, so it was just a guy and two girls. Obviously, you know, no dad wants that. And he walked in, he straight picked me up by the back of the neck and like my belt loop. And it was like a fucking, you know, in Fresh Prince when they throw fucking DJ Jazzy Jeff out the door. It was straight up that. He fucking picked me and like did one of these numbers.
What a
and
fucking
tossed
baby.
me out. Yeah, that shit was
Jesus.
He didn't even
Jesus.
say anything to you?
He's like, I said no boys in the house, and he fucking picked me up and threw me.
What a fucking
Like a brick.
bitch.
Yeah, it was
See,
wild.
you raise your kids like that, they're gonna get fucking gangbanged on fucking black.com.
That's the
Exactly.
funny
Fucking
thing.
true.
All the girls I knew like that whose parents were so strict they never let them go out do anything.
Yeah.
Eventually they will lie their way to going out. They'll say, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to a sleepover at this girl's house." Meanwhile,
going to read Huckleberry Finn.
yeah, we're going to study Bible and have Shrewsbury's until 9 p.m.
Dude, that's
But
100.
then when they went out, they would get make out with all the dudes.
Yeah.
Fucking get finger banged in like Mr. Bean's
Well,
holiday and
that's
shit.
what happened. Well, because like she was from Italy, and her dad was like straight Italian. You'd like her. And she
I
actually
noticed you didn't give him a comical accent.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, no.
Would you
I
like-
said no fucking
No
boys
fucking boys.
in my fucking
No,
casa.
if he's from Italia, he's got to have an Italian accent.
Exactly.
said no boy. He's just really high. He's a high pitched pussy.
Yeah.
He's,
Fucking
like,
Luigi.
he's like 5 foot. He's shorter than Doplex by like 5 inches. There's a fucking flying guy over
Yo,
there.
he's flying.
No, but 100% bitches do be like that, because
That's Doplex when he gets thrown out the house.
in Lynchburg, I had this really epic barber, and we would chat, and he told me that one of the first parties he went to just in the area, it was one of the parties thrown by like the football team.
Yeah.
And the football team at Liberty, and most of the sports, but especially the football team, they pretty much got away with anything because
Right.
that's the moneymaker.
Yeah, that was the same with rugby at our
Of
school.
course.
And he said, you know, most of the parties that get thrown at Liberty, especially if they're off campus, are kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
But he said they got there and they opened the door, and the very first thing they saw, like front and center at this party, was some white girls getting a train ran on them.
Let's
by,
fucking
like,
go.
most of the offensive line.
Bum, bum,
And he was like, so my boy and I were just like, now let's get out of here. He's like, why would you put that at the front of the party? That's a back of the party thing
Also,
to do.
Yeah.
why would you leave? Why would
Yeah.
your instinct be
But
like,
yeah, why was
I'd be
that?
like, yo, no, we're in the right part.
Can I tag in? Y'all need a caboose?
I don't play football, but
I'm fat enough. I think it was funny because one of my girlfriends, well, my first girlfriend, we couldn't go anywhere but her living room.
yeah.
And her parents had cameras throughout the entire house. And they like hung out in the basement and like...
Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, yeah, well, and they hung out in the basement in like this master fucking... I think her dad was a coder.
Master race.
And like hung out in like this master fucking room of PCs and screens everywhere, like in the
That's so
basement,
cooked.
and like gamed while we chilled up there. So like they left us alone, but made us stay in the middle of the house. But we still like fucking like there was one time where we just couldn't help it and straight up got butt naked and fucked on her couch with the cameras looking at us. And it's like, but it's like at that point it's like you either have to you have to fully acknowledge the fact that someone's in front of you
Yeah.
fucking your daughter.
Right.
And then confront that.
Yeah.
Or you just like block the screen and ignore it.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Or you watch.
because it's kind of like, or you watch.
Jesus.
Yeah, but if we're up here, you watch. Yeah, you only
we're
get
up
so
here, you
much of
watch.
that. But then one of my other girlfriends, we weren't allowed to go in her room, and this is like we're like in college, we're like high school into college.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to go in her room, but they let us go in their basement, which is like, you know, a basement with it had like a fucking ping pong table and weights and a ping pong table.
table.
The fucking lack of oxygen poise broke me.
Yeah.
I'm fucking someone. So
Just real quick, back on the previous girlfriend, you should have
Yeah.
mentioned they didn't drive where they like record them just sitting there. No, wait, not drive. What's the one with the fucking the speed?
Shark
yeah,
Tale.
yeah, yeah.
The one where
yeah,
you with
yeah.
the bus that can't go
Yeah,
over.
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, they then there's one point where they like record them sitting still and then loop the camera feed.
Yeah.
You should have had that, just had you and her sitting there like reading Bibles or whatever.
Well, it was interesting because that was the girl I almost got pregnant who like missed her period for like 2 months. I was like 15.
Yeah.
I think I've told this, but I was like, I had my whole plan. Like I knew I was going to a bridge one night. I was gonna jump off and kill myself because I didn't want to have a kid at 15.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to
I
do.
don't blame you.
But anyway, so that only happened because we couldn't we didn't have a place to like chill and just like make out or something, or maybe
Yeah.
get like a handy.
Right.
So instead, we would like go in her bathroom that like off the living room that had no cameras in it, obviously, and she'd like beat me off into the toilet or something. But
James is standing over there like,
no, literally. But
Wait, actually stop for a second. I have to shit.
but there was just one time where she was just like, "Yo, put it in me, put it in me." I was like, "I don't have a condom." She was like, "Put it in me." So like we're stand fucking with no condom on. And
It's a
like,
very dangerous thing to do.
no, yeah, I'd never fucked like that. So like my
Yeah.
dick started like twitching and exploding.
Yeah.
I was like 15 years old, and then she almost got pregnant. Whereas if we had our own space, we could have had a nice condom-filled sexual experience.
Exactly.
Beautiful. I could have kissed her on the lips. Could have told her I
There
love her.
wouldn't be a toilet
And,
involved.
to look
and
into
nutted
that
on her fucking
shit-stained
face
toilet.
instead of fucking pussy. But my other girlfriend, we could go in the basement, but not her room. But her basement
Yeah.
was way more fucking isolated from
Right.
everything else. So it was like no boys in the bedroom. You're 19 years old, which I loved her family. So like
Right,
no
yeah.
hating, but then we would just go in the basement and fuck. And I just don't understand there. It's just so strange.
Yeah.
I feel like the more you like curtail kids, regardless
rebel.
they're gonna fuck.
yeah, they will. They're like,
And the less freedom they
Yeah.
have to fuck, the worse the fuck is gonna be and the more
Yeah.
dangerous it's gonna be.
I will say, yeah, my first ever girlfriend, her parents would let me stay the night and we never had sex. Because I was too scared of her parents.
There you go. And they respected you.
Yeah, they put so much trust in me to be able to spend the night like once a weekend, and we never had sex.
Yeah, and you
For that
didn't
reason.
look at her dad and be like, I want to fuck your daughter in spite of you. You
Well,
fucking loser.
her dad had a big old Nazi tattoo on his head, and he was a skinhead. So that was kind of part of it, you know.
fuck.
And her mom was like a purple-haired liberal, so I think she saw me, a brown man.
That's
was
a-
like,
that's a
"How
beautiful-
did that happen?" I had
That's a
no
beautiful
idea.
relationship.
Yeah.
That's America,
And they let a
baby.
Hispanic
That's
in
America.
to sleep with their daughter.
That's fucking
Exactly.
epic.
That is
man.
America.
Yeah.
That is America.
That
This
is
is
that's
America.
right down to a T.
All right, Ralph's story.
Yeah, Ralph's story. So,
Hit it.
for those of you that are uninitiated, these stories are we're going to tell them at one point, or we grazed past them and never told them.
Like
Yeah,
a
this is all
donut.
shit that we've like forgotten about, and like Peony was a nice enough man and a big enough fan to
Yeah.
remember. So shout
Yeah,
out.
he knew.
Shout
Shout
out
out.
to
This is-
Brandon.
this is like
That
a story.
bastard.
That's what I'm saying. This is like a story that Doplex
All about
teased by
how-
accident in like episode 15.
Yeah. So
And
this is a
It's like a year ago.
and this is a pretty good story. I'm not
Hit
gonna
it.
lie. So, years ago when I was like maybe I want to say I was like 14, I fell into the wrong crowd a little bit. These like MySpace
Unlike us.
famous, yeah, these like MySpace famous Seenie Weenies, and I thought they were like the coolest people in the world. Keep in mind they just had a lot of fucking followers on MySpace, and they looked really cool and
You got
seen.
shit on your butt.
And so I hung out with them, and they would always do really hood rat shit. And like when I say hood rat shit, I'm talking like breaking into people's garages to spend the night in, doing like beer runs, fucking breaking into cars and stealing
Let's
shit.
go, man.
Jesus.
Like
that's
they were,
epic.
They were like this kind of group. So I hung out with them, and we used to like roam around downtown San Diego at night, and just stay up all night, crash in the park, get drunk, whatever.
How
One
old were
night-
you?
I was like 14.
Okay, this is pre-Mexico?
Yeah, this is pre-Mexico. So one night we run out of alcohol and we're like chilling in the park in downtown, and it's like, I want to say it's like 3 a.m. and we're like, well, let's go to Ralph's and steal some alcohol.
Naturally.
Yeah, so on our way there, one of the girls I'm with, she approaches this homeless woman, asks her what time it is. The homeless woman did not understand what she said, so she punched her in the face.
Wait.
This is how aggro she was.
The homeless woman punched her in the face?
No, she punched the homeless woman in the face.
What?
Not understanding her asking what time it was. This is the kind of crowd.
That's
I
even
was with.
worse.
Yeah, so we get to the Ralph's, and we just run up in there, right? We didn't even really we weren't super discreet about it. We just started grabbing bottles and just putting them in our backpacks, because our plan was we were gonna fill up our backpacks with alcohol and just take off running.
Yeah.
So we do that.
Advanced
Yeah,
technique.
we're like, this is like some Ocean's 11 shit, right? Like we all got backpacks on.
That is how that movie went. They just went in and then
Did
ran
a beer
away.
run at a Ralph's. Yeah. So, I have my backpack. I'm filling it with bottles. I toss it to my friend Sid. He takes it. He's filling it with bottles from the aisle he's in. And we all meet up. We all, what's the word? We all
Rendezvous?
Yeah, we all rendezvous at the.
I think it's Renda's vows, but
Yeah. we all rendezvous. We all Renda's vows at the front of the store, and we're all running out of the Ralph's. And the girl who punched a homeless woman in the face earlier that night gets caught by. All the employees are watching us do this, and they're all like running to meet us at the front to like beat us out of there. So I get out, Sid gets out, the other people we're with get out. I don't remember their names. But she gets caught. So
I guess you could say that's karma for punching a homeless woman.
right, exactly. Yeah. So
That's facts.
she's straight up being held like fucking our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ by 2 minimum wage employees holding her by.
They're
each
trying to
arm
rip
like this.
her
This
into
is a biblical story.
Yeah, they're trying to like fucking pull her like side to
Jesus
side.
was stealing fucking piss from a Ralph's in Egypt or wherever the fuck he was.
And I'm over here fighting, like I'm pulling my backpack from one of the employees. I'm like, no, it's mine now. I'm outside of the store. That was my fucking logic.
You have no jurisdiction here!
You don't work in America. You work in Ralph's.
I'm an international car park.
work in America.
So, all right, this is where shit gets crazy. So
This is where shit gets
This is where
crazy?
shit
So far it was tame.
yeah. So they're pulling her side to side like this.
Did she rip in half?
Oh, I'm getting to it. So she's like, let go of me. Let go of me. And this fucking dude, he has a set of keys on his, he has like one of those little windy things. Like, womp, womp. So he fucking winds out his keys, grabs his sharpest key, and stabs her in the forearm.
What
He
the
sort of
fuck?
stabs her in the forearm.
Ralph's employee?
Yeah, Ralph's employee stabs her in the forearm. And she's like fucking bleeding. And we're all like, oh my God. And so like, it's lit. It's lit. I think the Ralph's employee was like scared of what he had just done. So they both just let her go and just ran inside the store, and we took off running, and she's like holding her arm and she was bleeding out, and we're like fucking finding cloth to like fold her up and shit.
Did she sue Ralph's?
No.
But that's the thing. Even if she was,
Easily could've
no,
won.
yeah,
No,
even
yeah,
if she
she
was
could've.
committing a crime, him doing that is completely illegal, and she
Yeah,
can sue the
exactly.
fuck out of him.
Yeah, she could have like
That's why
retired
they just
off of that.
That's why they
getting
just say let them go.
Yeah, I think that was like his chance to like be a hero.
Did she die?
No. No, she was like hard as fuck. She didn't even like cry or anything. Like if anything,
I
she
would've
was happy
cried.
that happened because they let us go.
Why did you do that? You think it had tetanus on
Yeah,
it?
so she just had this fucking massive hole in her arm, and we just like drank in the park all night.
Did Christian show
Did you
up?
see through it?
Yeah, we were like looking through it like a little kaleidoscope.
Put your penis in it?
Yeah, I put my penis.
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck your arm.
I got
That's
an
so
arm job.
Did you call it Armholio after that?
Both of those stories were worth the wait.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Ryo?
a crazy night.
I'm trying to think which ones I've even told. I'll just run through a few, and if I've told them before,
He had a
then...
flat screen in one of them. He ate someone's ramen in one of them.
Okay, so those are the two I've told. Did I tell the one about
The time he stole from a Ralph's.
the
The time he
birthday?
stabbed a bitch at a Ralph's he worked at.
Yo, full circle. Woo!
He told us this coming out of class one time. He told me and my buddy, God, I have too many people. Eric. He told me and my buddy Eric that he had an idea for Christmas coffee house, or maybe it was spring coffee house, which is just like this big event you do at Christmas and spring, and everyone gets together.
Yeah, we had a
There's,
spring
like,
coffee house.
videos, like bands from the school like play stuff. It's just like this big fun event.
Yeah, it's like a showcase.
Yeah, it's a showcase. He had this idea for a video where he goes back in time and like rap battles Abraham Lincoln.
Are you telling me that's an epic rap battle?
Bring it!
He was going
Rael!
to epic
Wait, hold
rap
on.
battles of
Are you
history.
saying that Rael came up with the concept for epic rap battles of history?
I think, yeah, I'll just say yes. I think they were around before he said
If this is pre like 2008, then he did.
Yeah.
Yo.
And I can't remember exactly, but I swear it ends with him like helping civil rights get a hold earlier.
Let's fucking go,
those
man.
TikToks with these white girls being like, if
Shout out
I
Rael,
was
miss you,
alive
bud.
during the Civil War era, he's been getting arrested
I would
trying to
have
fight
helped
for
Anne
my...
Frank.
Yeah, it's like, no you wouldn't have. Fuck you.
I'd have hit
You
him.
would have died, bitch. You would have
hit
died
out
of
of my
polio.
bullets. Yeah, that's the best bet.
That's
That's the safest bet.
He would just disappear. I remember one time
It's like,
he's just gone. He'd be gone. Like we went the second semester of my
Chapter
freshman year.
Rael?
We were all like, "Have you guys seen Rael recently?" Because he was on our hall. So like missing him is you don't miss him. He's
Right.
like he's a very big presence.
Yeah.
Big
present.
Yeah.
He's a
and
fat
so
fuck.
He got back and he was just like, "Yeah, I was in LA." We we're like, "For what?"
Dope.
And he was like, I can't even remember what he said. That semester because the RAs will do like bed or like just to make sure you're on your hall at midnight or whatever. And he put out roses on his bed and just laid there naked.
oh, that's right.
Oh yeah,
did
you
that.
told us about
Yeah.
that too. Just to troll the RA.
Yeah, just
That's
to troll
epic.
the RA.
That's funny.
What would you do if you looked up that hill right now and you saw a body flopping down it, and
It was
it comes to like stop at the bottom of the snow, and he just gets up and walks away, and it's Rael.
Oh, sorry, I was camping.
Sorry guys, I got lost.
He, at the end of my screenwriting class, we were all saying like, you know, like our professor was going through when it would be, and he's like, it's gonna be like Monday, and you have to come in and do that. And he goes,
Let me be clear.
let me be clear. And he's like raising his hand, he's like, yes. And Rael's like, I'm gonna be in France at that time. And we were like, what are you doing in France? He's like, I'm gonna be at Cannes. And we were like, what? Why are you gonna be at Cannes? And then we saw on his Instagram he was actually there.
Why aren't you going to box?
We were all kind of convinced he was a secret like billionaire,
Yeah.
He sounds like he's got some shmoney.
so.
and he just
He's Elon Musk.
pretended to be insane for the thrill of it.
Yeah. And then Rael bought Twitter.
No, and then if you want to know, like,
then Rael pumped.
we moved on and he like kind of disappeared from the realm. The next time
Now
we
he
saw
works for
him
Mr.
pop-
Beast.
The next time we saw him pop up, he worked as a like editor slash goon of Mr. Bro.
Yeah.
Mr. Bro.
Yeah.
Mr. Bro. What a weird fucking trajectory.
He had the
what a life.
weirdest life of anybody I've ever known. I wish I could remember more.
Yeah, we should.
So
we
I'm
should get him on
sorry if
Beef.
most of those were already told and or.
But if this is your first time learning about the Gospel of Rael,
Facts.
hope you
He's
enjoyed
a
that.
beautiful man.
I want to meet him.
What
I'm
was
trying to
your
think of-
prompt?
Mine was like New
Florida.
Jersey,
right,
New
yeah.
Jersey shenanigans.
Joyzy.
I've told a lot of them. One really funny one that I can't really remember that well, so it probably won't be funny, was I went on a marching band trip in my senior year to Washington, Dick, and we were gonna march in
That's what it
the
stands for.
we were gonna march in the Dick Parade.
You're gonna storm the
This was
Capitol.
for Obama. I would not have went if it was. I would never.
And this was on January 6th.
Obama. So yeah, exactly.
James got shot and killed.
Yeah.
James tased himself in the balls and died.
So
climbing a wall.
we got. It's like a 7-hour drive from New Jersey, maybe.
Okay.
On a bus, 8, maybe 8, 9. So we get there, and it's like really late at night, and for some reason my band instructor's like pissed. And he just says that like we all have to go to our like assigned rooms and like stay there. Luckily I was with my boys, but like my girlfriend was on that trip. I had a bunch of other friends on the trip that were in different classes, so like we thought we were gonna get to chill. So we went to our rooms or whatever, and then we didn't really know how it would work, so we ordered room service because we were hungry.
Yeah.
And none of us obviously had cards attached to the room.
Right.
So we charged like $200 worth of room service to our band director's card. and so
I'm sure that improved his mood.
no, yeah. So and we were just really bored. So like my friend went to take a shower, And like we fucking got a bunch of ice from like the hallway and threw it at him while he was showering. And he couldn't get out because he was naked, but he couldn't dodge the ice because the shower was this big, so we just kept pegging him.
Oh God.
And then I went to go take a shower and they tried to do it to me, and I just ran out butt naked and like bear hugged one of them and started humping them. But then the food came.
Madison Cawthorn.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That video was of me. Then the food came and we opened the door, but the door opened the wrong direction. So like we tried to pull it open to like let the cart in, and we were like, oh, it's a push door. So we swing it out into the hallway, and you would think because the lady works there, she knows it's a push door, so she wouldn't be standing right there.
Right.
But she has like, she's got like 4 trays of fucking food, and we swing open the door, and it's like a Hispanic woman that doesn't speak a lot of English. She goes, ah! And we like bean her in the face at the door.
You what?
You what?
That, I swear to God.
You what to her face?
That wasn't a setup for a joke.
We spick her in the face.
We beam her
We
in
hit
the
her wet
face
back.
with the door. He can say that.
I can say that.
So we hit her in the face with the door, and
racial identification card.
the whole band is on the same floor, so like it's a hotel, so you can like kind of hear what's going on. We hit her in the face with the door by accident. She drops all the food. It explodes everywhere. It's all glass, so it shatters, and it's all over the.
She's lying on the ground in the Family Guy death pose.
How do you do that in Spanish? So we fucking we fuck her. No, we're scared because like everyone definitely heard that in our band. We didn't want our band director to know, obviously, because it was supposed to be. It was like fucking lights out 11.
Yeah.
So we just closed. We just like left her there and closed the door.
Oh no. She died.
And then
She's like passing out. She's like her vision's fading, and she just sees a bunch of dipshits looking like.
kill her. And then we just chill in our room, and our assistant, I think our band director had fallen asleep already, so our assistant band director, who's like really cool, like played Smash Bros with us and shit, like came to check what had happened. And he's like, oh man, you guys should have ordered me something. And he starts eating French fries like out of the pile of food on the floor. And he's like,
She's still there in the Family Guy death pose.
yeah, he's like, don't worry about it. We'll just get it, like we'll get it knocked off the bill because obviously you didn't get to eat it, and just go to sleep. Who fucking cares? We were like,
What a legend.
let's go. And then we marched in the parade the next day, and I legit, that was the closest I've ever come to passing out. It was like 100 degrees in DC. It was like a 15 block fucking marching band performance. It was horrible.
Jesus.
That's awful.
And I didn't even see fucking Bobamna.
I didn't get to
Did you see Squid?
Come out and say hi to us.
No.
He didn't come out and say, yeah, let me be clear. He was clear.
Let me be clear.
That's
That was
why you
an
didn't see him. He was
epic
being
prom
clear.
penis squeezy. That's true. Doc Traumatish Skeleton asks, whose face is the most comfortable to sit on?
I'd say.
I call me.
I'd say James's. You got a nice cushiony beard.
I think Doplex quit, or Kudos quit. God, 2 years later, I still do that.
I'd argue it's me. I think that's my specialty.
That's actually my
He was thinking really long and hard about that.
I was really weighing up the pros and cons of this next set.
That's my WWE finisher.
Oh,
So
That's my opener and mid and finisher and my smash ultimate.
You just smash ball and you just throw Emily on your face.
yeah.
It gets all cinematic.
Lou Sassel says,
Whoa!
have you ever had a moment where life just hit you with its sheer scale? After I got out of the army, I went back home to the state of Idaho to go
Thank you
camping
for your
with my-
service.
Thank you for serving.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for service.
We'll suck your dick when we meet you.
Yeah.
All of us at the same time.
Yes.
I'm sure it's that big. Idaho to go camping with some high school friends and ended up climbing up a place called Bridal Veil Falls.
Yo!
That's my favorite band.
Blackfell Bride Falls?
And as I stared across a valley and I looked at myself, I realized whatever the fuck it is.
As I walk through the valley of Bright Falls.
I look at Jebediah and I know I'm fucking gay.
and I suck his dick.
And the Sawtooth Mountains, the universe just came in and broke me. In a brief moment of respite, I shed a few tears of joy and just basked in the sheer beauty of nature and the craziness of life. Thanks for all the awesome content and hours of entertainment. Thanks for your service, bro.
Shouts out. What a
Also,
fucking legend.
love you. Also, I would argue right now,
Right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of be feeling this.
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
Good moment.
especially when I was here for the first time, like last year, it definitely hit me where it was just like,
It's majesty.
Like, this is, what the fuck did we do?
Yeah.
You know?
Climbed up a
How the
mountain,
fuck?
No. What did we do as a fucking race of beings?
Oh, right.
How the fuck?
Why do we make everything concrete and buildings?
Yeah, look at this. This is
Look
fucking
at this
beautiful. I'd rather have this.
And like everywhere it looks like this to an extent when it isn't like all paved down with
Yeah.
shit.
Tell me who fresher to mountains. Riddle me that.
Riddle me that.
Didn't you live in
So
LA?
yeah, no.
Jamie, would you like to read me the follow-up to that question?
Have you ever shitted so hard you got a little airtime? And I responded, the juxtaposition of these two questions is annihilating me.
Yeah, someone posted a screenshot to our chat, and it fucking broke me. This
really
this
fucking
beautiful,
funny.
like heartfelt, lovely message from this fucking legend. Thank you for your service, by the way.
And then fucking
Followed up by-
a Letty hit us with, have you ever shitted so hard you get a little airtime? No, but I fucking wish, right?
I wish.
You get a little fucking Tony Hawk HUD.
Next time I'm really sick and I get diarrhea, I've always wanted to do that thing where you like sit on the edge of like a bathtub and bend over and sneeze or cough and like shit all over the wall.
Yeah.
Film it.
Yeah, well, yeah, if I did it, I would definitely fucking film it.
Yeah.
Give your bathtub a Jackson Pollock.
That
Yeah.
actually is a Jackass type beat.
Yeah, that is.
I'm
That's
Bam
a-
Margera.
Those two questions back to back, though, is like a really nice
It's a good summary of our podcast.
slice of our
Yeah, I agree.
community.
Yeah. It's getting fucking cold up here.
I should point
Yeah,
out
I'm
as well,
fucking
I'm
freezing.
not trying to fucking do a furry explaining why abortion is bad.
Why
Type
these
beat.
guys are pedophiles?
I literally need to keep my phone right here, so I'm crossing my arms to keep it up in order to record my voice. So just in case you're wondering, I'm not like mad or carrying my way through this.
Yeah.
Mugs
He's
the
just so
entire
pissed
episode,
off.
just I don't even want to be out there.
we had a microphone mishap, and now two of us have to record on our phones.
Yeah, no
Turns
big
out
deal.
recording a podcast on a mountain, not so easy.
Not
Yeah,
designed
not at
for
all.
not designed for mountains.
Yeah, I will say I'm freezing.
I'm fucking cold.
It's actually
The
fucking
sun
cold.
went away. I'm fucking freezing.
Lightning round.
Is it coupon or coupon?
We already answered this.
I say just like caramel and caramel. It depends on the sentence.
No, it's coupon.
I say coupon.
You
I
say
say-
coupon, you're. What is the least sexy article of clothing you can wear?
Clothes.
I'm gonna. This might be counterintuitive, but I'm gonna say the condom. It's like it's designed
Is that an
for
article?
sex.
Is that an article of clothing?
I'm wearing one right now.
Yeah,
That's
we're all wearing one.
It
Are you
is
not?
like an article that you put on. It clothes you in some way.
Sure.
I'd
But
say
it doesn't look good.
I'd say
I have a. Go ahead.
hats.
You don't like hats? I like a girl
No,
with a
I
ponytail and a hat.
I think hats look nice, but I've never seen a hat and been like. But I've seen like a girl wearing an oversized jumper, girl wearing just sneakers, you know,
Yeah.
like short
No,
shorts,
the
like
just- the-
everything
the
else. but I
sneakers
can't
too
think of, like,
stop- look
I can't
really
picture
hard.
a sexy hat.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
To-
raincoat.
No, I reckon you could
Nah,
rock that
raincoat
too
would
if you
go
do it
hard.
right.
No, I'm talking about those like full body like fucking
What if you- the- you know,
salt
the-
mascot raincoats.
No, I reckon you can make that work.
I'm going.
If you can see the figure through it.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
but hat.
You can see the what through it?
The what?
The figure.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I can't imagine
The
a
figure.
raincoat that would allow for
Hard,
figure
eh?
showing.
I feel like I don't know. You could sex up a raincoat, like if you
that's
like
what
getting
I'm saying.
flashed.
That's true.
Yeah, or
Like
like
you don't want to
come-
get flashed by a big fat man in a raincoat.
But you get like 100 dudes to come into a bucket and then you throw it on her and she's like, oh, I'm in the rain.
Mine is definitely I fucking hate low-rise jeans. They're the worst thing in the history of the world. Like girls from the 2000s in low-rise jeans, even if they're looking great, they're nice and skinny. You can see their fucking hip bones like stabbing through their skin. It's the worst look ever.
Our old heads are like screeching at the screen.
Low-rise jeans are ugly as shit. No one makes them look good.
Disrespect Britney.
Was there anything in particular that made you guys think of the name Beef Boys?
No.
I think
Oh, I
Kudos
know-
just said it for no
It was
reason.
a joke. He said it as a joke.
No,
I don't-
I've had that name kicking around my head for years. It's got nice alliteration. I think I said
Yeah.
it once as a joke when we were like joking about making a podcast.
Yeah.
And then we made a podcast.
I remember you said verbatim, we should just start a podcast and call it Beef Boys or some stupid shit.
Oh yeah, we
exactly
actually
what you
found
said.
we found the message.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? You were gonna say something.
Oh yeah, it was like I
Hold your
remember
phone-
when
hey.
we were saying let's make a podcast, and I know you had the Beef Boys meme for a long time, and that was like kind of the one we would say when we couldn't think of anything else. We had like a couple other options, I think,
Yeah.
and it would be
Please
like Beef
clap.
Boys would be funny. And I told Jared like
I still like
2
please
weeks
clap.
or so before we officially recorded the first episode, and we're sticking with the Beef Boys name. I was like,
Yeah.
we're all gonna get lazy and think Beef Boys is funny.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna stick with it. Watch.
And here
I think
we
that
are.
was it. I think that was it.
Here we are on top of a fucking mountain.
Let's go.
Look at this.
No.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Large stadium, that was his question, sorry. Chechi, we got a lot of questions. Chechi, what animal would your fursona be if you had one for research purposes? He said in the art channel that he wants to make us his fursonas for like a summertime gift. So what do you want to be drawn as? I pick a penguin.
Didn't you already draw us?
That's
as
he
Fred?
did.
I'm penguin.
He was in his art was in the Halloween.
Like kind of like a goofy fat penguin. But like not too fat. Like don't make me feel bad about myself.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a good. Like the fattest thing. It's like, oh.
Yeah, fuck that. You went too hard
Make
on
him morbidly
that.
obese.
Yeah. Pick one. Actually, kudos being a mountain lion.
Mountain lion.
Yeah, I was thinking some kind of cool cat.
Yeah.
What about a hedgehog?
Maybe
Garfield.
maybe Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Yeah, Black Panther.
Okay, yeah.
on,
put it-
on DVD.
Yeah.
A VHS copy of Black Panther 1.
Can Dobux be a chupacabra?
I want to be a squirrel.
What the
Squirrel?
fuck?
Yeah, okay.
I like
That makes sense.
Because he's hoarding all this nut.
Yeah,
brother.
he loves nuts in his mouth. Hit it.
James went South Pole. I'll go North Pole. Polar bear.
Polar bear.
go.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
I can totally see that.
Bone in or boneless wings? Boneless.
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 Holy shit.
See, now the
Wait,
reason.
what the fuck? Can I just say? I was saying boneless in fear of you guys judging. The fact that we all said boneless.
Yeah, dude. People that care about like if you eat bone-in wings are the same people that are like, oh, you drive an automatic car, your
True.
pussy must be
But
fat.
surprisingly, a lot of people care about that.
Yeah,
I've
no,
never,
yeah.
every time somebody's at, like,
It's
if
just-
I've ordered boneless wings from somewhere,
Yeah.
somebody.
I hate having to
Why
be
you getting the
delicate
gay
with
wings?
eating.
It's just some. No, yeah, me too.
I like
It's just something
yeah.
people grandstand about because their life's stupid.
Don't get me wrong, I do think bones impart a nice flavour to certain meats, but
I
like,
never
I
eat
just cannot be
bone-in wings.
fucked. I'd rather it taste slightly worse, but
You
I don't have to
also-
fucking
Bone-in
do
wings
it.
suck. I never order them anywhere.
For what you pay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And
also-
also, like
it's-
nice little flavorful little chicken.
It's probably made of like horse balls and stuff, but whatever.
Also, like most chicken places you're going at to get the chicken meat's gonna be dog shit anyway.
Yeah.
Like the flavour comes from the breading and the fucking
Yeah.
sauce they tossed in, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the fuck's in it.
Now, with that said, Doplex eats them with a fork and a knife, which is really funny.
I do that.
That is fucked up.
So let's throw him off the mountain anyway.
Would you rather poo from your head or eat out your butt? I'd definitely rather eat out my butt. That'd be like fun to just like go down and squeeze and come back up.
Yeah.
Squeeze up a cheeseburger.
No,
with ass
absolutely
cheeks.
that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to, because otherwise you're gonna be talking to people with shit breath.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Your head just kind of opens up and you shit out of it. Would you guys rather have this podcast blow up overnight or continue with organic growth over time?
I like our community, so.
I mean, if the net result's the same, I mean, fuck Sooners.
Yeah, sooner's better, but usually the net result isn't the same.
That's if
Yeah.
the result is like a dead fan base that doesn't give a fuck, then obviously I'd rather just have the steady growth.
But
over
our
time.
organic growth right now, we'd be at like 100K when we're 50. So like, if it's organic growth with the idea that we'll like eventually hit bigger strides than that, but if it's just like roll the dice now or blow up and try to maintain fucking steering while we're like going 100 miles an hour, I'd rather do that.
yeah.
Last one.
Whatever gets us enough money to be able to do this more often.
To do this right here.
This,
Yeah.
come back to this very spot and this very rock.
Last one. Who do you think is the best?
Fresher than Hove.